Coming up next, the Celtics taking on the Bulls. For the Boston Celtics, they know each game presents a test of physical endurance, of mental focus, and their ability to match up against any style of play. And that challenge is right ahead. Bulls, Celtics. We'll be right back for the tip. Thank you for tuning into this Sunday afternoon 2K Sports edition of the NBA. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan, and our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. At the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Vucevic is out there with Buzelis, and it's Dosunmu in at the 3 slot. And for the Celtics, dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. Derek White is out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Kata in at the 5, roaming the paint. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. 2 of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
White, wide open, he fires. Hits the three-point bomb.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Now, here's Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Vucevic. Now, Giddey. And stolen by Simons. Tries from 16. He squares up and sinks it.
And good work from the mid-range. Simons doesn't need a lot of wiggle room to feel comfortable.
Giddey finds Dosunmu. Back to Giddey. Vucevic's screen on Simon. Giddey, no good. Brown outside. Pass to Tatum. And Simons has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by the Bulls. On the wing, Dosunmu. Light covering. Tatum against White. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Jason Tatum grabs the board.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Lets it go from deep. Bangs home the trifecta.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from range.
Hit by Vucevic. Outside, White. Right wing. Buzelis, no one around him. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's Brown. Pass to Simons. Over in the corner, White. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Celtics have been a title contender for years now. So, RJ, what do you attribute that to?
Well, their talent level has been off the charts. But something else you can point to is their defense. The Celtics have been an elite defensive team for over a decade.
Now, Simons. After the missed three from Vucevic. Out to White. Tatum with a screen on White. White, good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And And so it's Giddy with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 2. There's a screen. Dosunmu, the pass to White. Goes up on the wing. A rebound by Simon. Boston's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Good on the three-point shot. Tatum's got 6 points.
Well, Tatum is the obvious option for the catch and shoot. He's such an efficient scorer.
Giddy the pass to Vucevic. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And it's White missing.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Brown finds White. Latrine. Gonzalez grabs the board. White inside. White covering to the wing right side. Pass to Dosunmu. Vucevic is screen on Brown. Back to White. For the 3. White with another miss. Celtics leading by 5. Brown dishes to White. That shot no good. White with the defensive effort. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Pass to Simons. Drills the three-pointer. Simons has got his second bucket.
And shooters shoot. And Simons sure has a feel with that quick trigger.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in.
Number 11, Peyton Pritchard.
Here's Dosunmu. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Giddy to end the run. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's Tatum. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Here's Pritchard. After the Bulls pick up 2. Jacks up a 3. And no good that time.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Vucevic with the bucket.
Hard to deny Vooch inside when he can play over or through.
Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. There's great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
Brown, good.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown, and it's just another weapon in his arsenal now.
Giddey the pass to Dosunmu. Back to Giddey. From the arc. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the paint. Here's Tatum. Great D that time from Vucevic. Bulls trail by 8. Down low. And there's Buzelis on the assist by White. Buzelis has got 5 now.
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. Tatum drives in. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Lots of moments, RJ, shine through in the career of Jason Tatum.
The one that sticks out to me was the moment of relief after they won the finals. The "we did it" quote will live in Celtics infamy, echoing that of the great Kevin Garnett.
And that one falls for Tatum.
A multi-talented swingman, Tatum just continues to get better and better each year.
Sam Hauser's checked in for White. Then for the Bulls, Williams comes in for Buzelis. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Dosunmu. He's off on the second. And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injury.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
Now here's Brown. Tatum with a screen on Giddey. Pritchard from outside sinks the triple. And the Celtics lead by 10.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Here's Hauser. Inside. It's stolen by Vucevic. In transition, here come the Bulls. Huerter with it. Outguarded by Tatum.
You have to appreciate Kevin Huerter's mindset on the floor. He's always ready to put up a shot or help his team wherever he can.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
He misses the free throw. Chris Boucher's checked in for the Celtics. White comes in for Tatum. And the second free throw, good. Hey, Richard, the play-in tournament has not been kind to the Bulls in the past couple years.
Well, first of all, you shouldn't be in the play-in tournament 3 seasons in a row. That's where we should start. And every time they fail to advance, it shows how valuable getting a top 6 seed can be.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Guys, back to you.
Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Here's Pritchard. White looking around. Pass to Brown from past the arc. It's all in by the Bulls. Giddey's got 4 rebounds in this game. And here's Vucevic. Now Herter. Vucevic trying to get open. And Herter gets it to go.
Selfless player. Vucevic finding his man all alone.
.122 left to play in the first quarter. And here is Brown. Richard with the ball. Releases. Just 5 on the clock. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Austin making a switch here. Garza's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Collins checked in for Vucevic. Okoro comes in for Kobe White. And Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. .102 left here in the first quarter. Boucher finds Pritchard. Offensive rebound. Tries again. Garza no good. Bulls trail by 5. Okoro passes to Jones. Outside Collins. Pass to Herter. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Now here's White. There's the pick. Here's Garza. Boston again missing. In the corner. Herter with it. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Herter's got the game tied up here for the Bulls. Can they get it? That shot missing. Tie game in Boston. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc. And as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
Pritchard and White are their guards. Sam Hauser is out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Garza in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. And here's Jones, following the three-pointer by Derek White. Jones, the pass to Herter. And the Bulls, another 3.
You had to know that was coming. You just don't drain one on Herter's team without him coming for revenge.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Pritchard. White setting the pick for Pritchard. That 3 off the mark. Pritchard's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Okoro. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Boston's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. 3-pointer Pritchard. It's rebounded by Herter. The Bulls shooting 43% from the field. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Collins. A fader. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game. Boston trailing. Here's Pritchard. Here's Hauser. Here's White. And he's good on the 3 ball. White's got 9. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now, here's Collins. Outside, White. Boucher with a screen on Herter. Here's White, and it's Hauser in the corner. A three-pointer, no good. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Herter passes to Jones. Banked in off the glass.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
Austin's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Checked in for the Celtics. Chicago also making some changes. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Patrick Williams. Dosunmu comes in for Isaac Okoro. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Trey Jones. And White kicks to Simons. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's White. Again, the miss by the Celtics. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Pass to Herter. And here is Giddey. Collins setting the pick for Giddey. Back to Collins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, looking at the Eastern Conference this season, as much uncertainty as I can remember with regard to the pecking order. With injuries shifting the balance of power, things very much up in the air. And there's some up-and-coming teams seeming to sense an opportunity to make their move.
Certainly something to watch. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. Brown is checked in for Pritchard. And so Collins nails both of them.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Simons against Giddey. Simons, the pass to Boucher. Here's Hauser. Off target with his 3. The Bulls leading by 3. Now here's Giddey. Pass to Collins. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Collins has got 7 points here in this quarter. Simons surveying the D. Boucher kicks to White. 5 to shoot. Now Hauser. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Hauser's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Bruce Ellis. Hauser defending. On the wing, Dosunmu. Collins finds Giddey. Collins setting the pick for Giddey. Doesn't go for him.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Giddey against Simon. They set the pick. Brown the pass to Hauser. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Bulls leading by 3. Now Herter. He's got 11. Over in the corner, Dosumu. Collins a screen on Brown. Dosumu's shot is off. The Celtics have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Here's Hauser. He's defended by Herter. White left side. Rebound by the Bulls. Herter's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Giddey in the corner. It's good from long range. Giddey's got the lead up to 6 now for Chicago.
And I know Giddey would rather shoot threes straight on, but being versatile makes him even more effective.
Well, Josh Giddey provides a floor general's mentality, RJ, in a 6'8" frame.
Yeah, he sees the floor extremely well and prides himself on his ability to create easy looks for his teammates, especially in transition.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
For Celtics Entertainment.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Mars is checked in, and it's Jason Tatum in for Sam Hauser. Vucevic checked in for Chicago. Trey Jones comes in for Kevin Herter. Brown deciding where to go with it. Outside, Simons. 6 to shoot. There's the 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 15-6 run. To the middle. Here's Vucevic, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And it's an 8-point Bulls lead.
On the interior, Vucevic, this man has so many moves to account for.
Simons from outside. Hits it from 3-point range. Simons has got 8.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Jones. Over to the left wing. A wide open look here for Vucevic. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 5th assist in this one. Celtics trail by 7. Outside, White. Celtics passing it around. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
When you got a guy that's too big for a guard, he's too quick for a forward, what do you have there? You have Jason Tatum. He is an absolute matchup nightmare.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Bulls.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And we also have seen them continue to fire from deep. With the results they're seeing, you can understand why.
The Bulls leading by 4. And here's White. Vucevic a screen on Simons. Vucevic with the basket on the assist by White.
Assist goes to
White's got his 4th assist in this one. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Brown. Now here's Tatum. The three-point shot is pure for Tatum.
We see this from Tatum often, and it never gets old. Just scoring at will.
Here's Vucevic. Back to Giddey. Fires from deep. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Brown outside. Outside, Simon. From deep. The rebound by Dosunmu. Bulls have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Celtics trail by 5. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Brown. Here's Garza from outside the arc. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Shoots. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Now it's a 7-point Bulls lead. Tatum with it. He's got 13. Out to the wing. Outside, Simon. 6 on the shot clock. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Oh, gritty inside. Simon's amongst the big bodies.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
If you see yourself on the screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. We're gonna dance like everyone's watching. Show us those moves. Oh yeah.
Some changes here for the Celtics. Heat is checked in, and it's White in for Pritchard.
Substitutions for the Celtics. Namias Keita. Derek White.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Buzelis' shot is good.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Celtics trail by 7. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The kick out to Tatum. Over Buzelis. Inside Tatum.
And it's clear that Tatum loves the mid-range, excels at recognizing when to shoot from there.
Pass to Buzelis. Giddey against Simon. Outside, White. Second shot on the way. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you. This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And he gets it to go. White's got 5.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
There's a minute left here in the second. Outside, Simon. And the slam dunk by Simon.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. 51 seconds left to play here in the half. Giddey with the bounce pass. Here's Vucevic. He's got 10. Pass to Buzelis. Vucevic setting the pick for Buzelis. Just 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And it's blocked. Celtics trail by 5. Outside, White. Outside, Tatum. White setting the pick for Tatum. And the 3-ball is good. Tatum's got 11 points in the quarter.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Vucevic with the bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Nikola Vucevic firing on all cylinders for Chicago. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. He'll get you back to the action after this break. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. At the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Buzelis out there with Vucevic, and it's Dosunmu in at the small forward position. Giddey, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. 4-point game. And Keita gets it to go.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Into the Bulls, shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. That's to Vucevic. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Look, Vooch is a big man that can score at all 3 levels. And look, his versatility makes him a nightmare for defenses.
Now, here's Simon. Off target from outside.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Back to Dosunmu. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That's on Jaylen Brown.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
RJ, you and I talk to people around the league, and there's a lot of chatter about Ayo Dosunmu.
Yeah, you can't deny Ayo's speed and shooting ability. And as he's progressed, he's become much better at reading defenses.
Now, here's Brown. Tatum setting the pick for Brown. Misses the three. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. White's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
For Boston, they've got just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. They set the screen. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Bulls leading by 9. Giddey the pass to White. Here's Dosunmu. He's covered by Brown. Hit by Vucevic. Over to the wing. Pocket 6. Nailed from three-point land. Vucevic has got 5 points now this quarter.
The ability to stretch the floor is such a dangerous weapon for Vuce and his team.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Now here's White. He's got 9. Tatum with a screen on Giddey. And they get it. Shot clock at 5. Tatum setting the pick for White. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Tatum no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Now here's Giddey. Outside White. Vucevic is screen on White. And White kicks to Vucevic. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's White. Boston again missing. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Giddey. Now Buzelis. On the wing, Dosunmu. And that one's on target from the wing. Dosunmu's got 5.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. in the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Brown kicks to Simons. Pass to Cato. Here's Tatum. Out to White. 5 on the clock. To end the drought. It's all in by the Bulls. Giddey's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Bulls are going younger. Coach Billy Donovan said we don't want to be just stuck in the middle. There's no question about that, but it's always about the integrity of competition. The building out part is identifying guys that are going to help us move forward. Kevin, back over to you.
Taking the long view. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Chicago with the ball, following the three-pointer by Boston. Back to Giddey. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. And the layup's good off the glass. Giddey's got 9.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
Celtics trail by 13. Right side Simons. Pass to Cato. Outside Simons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Brown. Fires for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Giddey the pass to Vucevic. Nice move. And it's good on the layup. Vucevic has got 7 now in this quarter.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Tatum kicks to Brown. Pass to Simons. Here's White. And the 3 off target. The Bulls leading by 15. Unloads from 13. Giddey no good. Looking to get it going. And there's the nice layup by White. He's got 11. And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 16-5 run here. Pass to Vucevic. Fades and shoots. No can do. Misses for the 6th time and 15 shots from the floor. The kick out to Simons. From outside off the mark. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Dosunmu, the pass to Giddey. Back to Dosunmu. And it's Giddey in the corner. Vucevic is screen on Simons. Giddey no good. Celtics trail by 13. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Simons wide open. He'll fight. No good from outside. Now here's Dosunmu. T right on him. In the corner, it's Buzelis. It's White on the wing. White covering. Clock at 4. Fires from the wing. Rebound Boston. Brown outside. Right side Tatum. The kick out to Simons. Over in the corner, White. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Okay, time to take a breath, fellas. Plays like that should not happen.
Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. Jones checked in for the Bulls. The Bulls leading by 13. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Jones against Pritchard. Here's Vucevic. He gets it in there. Vucevic has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Not stopping Vucevic that time, powering through the defenders.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Down by 15. Here's Pritchard. Outside White. Beyond the arc. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Back to Dosumu. And Jones has it in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Jones has got 5.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Tatum down low. It's stolen by Vucevic. Outside, White. Pass to Vucevic. And here is Dosumu. Vucevic has screen on Brown. 6 to shoot. Over in the corner, White. No good with the triple. Celtics trail by 18. Brown finds Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Offline with his 3.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
To the inside. Here's Vucevic. The rebound by Keita.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
Pritchard passes to Keita. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
The Bulls leading by 16. Outside, White. The rebound by the Celtics.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
When you think about Derek White, here's a guy, RJ, who's really grown as a player in all ways.
Yeah, Derek makes smart plays. He's had that experience to see what works and what doesn't, and most often, he makes the necessary plays to put his team in a winning situation.
Here's Tatum, following the three-point basket by Chicago, and the shot goes in. Tatum's got 20 points.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Some changes here for the Celtics. Ours is checked in, and Chris Boucher's subbed in for Jason Tatum. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Collins checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Dosumu. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for White. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the third. Pass to Giddey. Five to shoot. shot falls short this time. Celtics trail by 17. White the pass to Pritchard. Those three-pointers off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Collins. To the middle. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by White. Here's Pritchard. Here's Garza. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Garza's got his first basket.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Now here's Giddey. 9 points in the game so far. Shot clock at 6. Williams for 3. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Rolls out front. They lead by 18. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Out on the wings for him, it'll be Simons and Brown. There's Boucher out there with Sam Hauser. And it's Pritchard in at point. He's in the game for the Celtics. Simons with the ball, defended by Giddey. Brown, and he converts the layup. Brown's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Celtics.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Collins kicks to Herter. Rebounded by Hauser. Celtics trail by 16. Three-pointer, Simon. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Herter finds Collins. Pritchard against Jones. Back to Herter. Fires the 3. They get it back. And it's good for 2. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Jones, the pass to Giddey. And here's Collins. Boucher defending, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Now Brown. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Pass to Boucher. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hauser. Drops in the tray.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Jones, the pass to Williams. Now here's Herter. In the corner, Collins with it. Back to Herter. Collins, a screen on Brown. No one near Herter as he lets it fly. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Simons. Now Hauser. And again, it's Boston converted.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Outside, Jones. Giddey, the pass to Collins. Can't get it to fall. Celtics trail by 13. And here is Simon. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
And while he's not the biggest guy in the world, Simons will battle and make some tough shots like that one.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Williams kicks to Herter. Back to Williams. He gets that one. And the Bulls lead by 13.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Hauser. Here's the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Jones. Now Collins. Boucher defending. Herter passes to Williams. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Giddey. Buries it from 3-point range.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock them down if you let him.
Boucher with a screen on Giddey. And the dunk by Boucher.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Giddey finds Jones. And here's Collins. Here's Giddey. And Boston with the rebound. Boucher's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Simons. And another basket for Boston.
That is downright unguardable. Simons knows when to go for it.
Jones, the pass to Giddey. In the corner. Herter with it. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist.
3 points.
Giddey's got 6 assists in the game. And Simons has got the ball here for Boston. Boucher with a screen on Giddey. Simons kicks to Brown. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Kicks it out to Jones. Another 3 for Chicago.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game ready to go into the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
And the Celtics with possession here. The Bulls knocking down the 3, and it's Simons missing.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Now here's Jones. Giddey sets the pick for Jones. Over Pritchard. Jones, no luck. Celtics trail by 18. Simons, the pass to Pritchard. Brown against Herter. Brown kicks to Boucher. Simons from outside. It's rebounded by Herter. Herter's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Jones has it in the corner. Giddey with it. Going inside. And a beautiful crossover there.
Giddey.
And the Bulls lead by 20.
And I love watching Giddey take it strong to the basket. The D has got to be aware of it.
Celtics have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the 4th and even 50%. Boucher passes to Simons. Knocks down the 3-ball. Simons has got 7 now in this quarter.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Now here's Herter. Pass to Giddey. Jones next for 2. The rebound by the Celtics. Right side, Simons. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And this is what Simons does best. Once he catches fire, this guy is a tough one to put out.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Chicago.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
The Bulls leading by 14. Giddey surveying the D. Pass to Vucevic. And he uses the glass on the layup. Vucevic has got 11 points here in just the second half.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
For Chicago, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. And it's White missing. Celtics trail by 16. Up top, Tatum. Giddey defending. Tatum with a screen on White. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Well, Chicago has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Pass to Vucevic. And it doesn't go. For Boston, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Now White.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2, Derek White.
And the first one drops. Good on both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Chicago leading by 14. Here's Giddey. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. Shoot from 8. Simons rips down the board. The Celtics shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Oh, good on the layup. Chicago has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. White. Oh, the dunk.
And that's some serious liftoff from Simons. Wow.
They led the game at one point by 20. Now Vucevic. Oh, great touch off the pass.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Celtics trail by 14. Tatum down low. White fires. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Tatum.
It's crazy. He's growing taller. He's adding more muscle. Tatum just becomes harder to defend in there.
At the line, Jason Tatum. At the line for 2 shots.
And that one falls for Tatum. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Now here's White. Here's Giddey. Wide outside. Vucevic is screen on White. 6 on the shot clock. He drills the 3.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Bulls.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Vucevic.
And we can't forget about his effort on defense, specifically how many steals he was able to grab. Just an absolute pest.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 15-point game. White outside. A three-pointer. Good. Here's Giddey. Oh, the shake. Now, Dosumu. Vucevic outside. Now White. Shot clock at 5. Jumper is off. And Greg, it looks like time is going to run out on him here.
Yeah, I mean, unless they come up with an absolute miracle.
So it's Chicago winning this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And now, our player of the game, Nikola Vucevic.